You are live. Okay, still. What's going on, y'all? Better late
What's
than never.
goody? But never late is better.
Better late than never.
Oh, what's that? The gentleman's table is live, baby. What's good? What's good? What's good, loved ones? Flamethrowers.
I'm the highest in the room.
Man, I gotta travel tomorrow. This is some bull.
Yeah. Yeah, you know I didn't know that Alizé was still a drink. How did Alizé outlast Hypnotic? Is Hypnotic still a drink?
Yeah. People still rock with Hypnotic. They usually mix Hypnotic with something now.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
what's a good mixture for Hypnotic if you know outside of the Hawk? That's
Dang, man. I wish I really could tell you. Because from what I hear, it's usually in like daiquiris and stuff like that.
okay.
Yeah. You say Hypnotic and Sprite, Rashawn?
Right.
Yeah.
You can do hypnotic. You can do hypnotic and Crown Apple and lemonade.
Yeah. What's up, Mercedes?
That sounds like some stuff that you ain't never drank before. You just talking. You ever made that?
Yeah, that shit good. I can go make it right now.
Yeah, people. Yeah, I think, and because Hypnotic kind of got like a sweet flavor to it, so I think people usually use Hypnotic like that. They use it to add like some sweetener to it or something.
Yeah, mix out this nigga. Gonna test my gangster.
That's why I laugh because I said, yeah, my son, he wants
Yeah.
to see.
What's up, people? Like everybody on the gentleman's table, man. What do you mix Hypnotic with? Let us know, man. That's our opening
Don't put
conversation.
Henny, because if you put anybody that put Hennessy, you old. And your
Yeah.
sheets probably smell like Bengay.
Nigga here, just gonna talk shit to him.
Yeah. Well, what are you guys mixing with your Hypnotic? If you still drink Hypnotic, she said Mercedes say she drink it straight. You drink Hypnotic straight? I mean, I guess.
Drink it straight.
It's one of them drinks. It's one of them light drinks that you. I mean, it started off where you drunk it straight. You remember Nuvo?
Oh yeah, Nuvo, yeah. That was another one of kind of fruity mixed drink.
Yeah.
Al said vodka. He Hypnotic and vodka, yeah. Yep. Okay. Who else mixing stuff with Hypnotic, man? It's not strong at all. Tastes like juice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it got like a sweet taste to it. Like Rashawn in the lab right now mixing up something. He's trying to prove a point.
Oh damn.
Yeah. You see him? Yeah, Hypnotic
what's
gone, brother.
My hypnotic gone.
Yeah, man.
You empty?
Hell yeah, it's gone.
Prove it to us, man. Let me see the bottom.
Yeah. No,
I don't
show us where it will be.
Yeah. What up, Catherine? Fire emojis in the building. We see you. We talking like if you just joining in on us on the Gentleman's Tables topics right here. We just brought up some old drinks that used to be popping in the club. Everybody would go say, give me a Hypnotic, give me a Nuvo. What's another one, Bashir?
Right here with all the
Sure.
But it ain't there.
Alizé was right before our time.
Alizé, yeah, man. You can get Alizé from the gas station now. That's crazy. Man,
yeah, what was your first drink? What was your first like liquor that you like when you was going to the liquor store? You ain't know what to get. So what was the first thing that you got?
Oh, I was gonna tell you the first drink I had that somebody made. Like I had a drink in high school when I was like 17 years old. That's my first time having a drink, and it was pink panties. I don't know. I to this day I still don't know what's in pink panties, but it was a chick that I knew that lived down the street from me, and I used to have parties and stuff in my house. So she came to the crib and was making pink panties for everybody. So that's my first time ever drinking. Now, like when I started going to buy liquor from the liquor store, we was drinking too. What the heck is that, Rashawn?
20 grand.
It says, is that a vodka?
It's a vodka infused with cognac.
Oh wow. Where you get that from?
The liquor store.
Yeah, let me have some of that.
This nigga here, like I can pour it up over there. And the crazy thing is, I can let you have some actually because they got 2 little bottles that came with it.
Yeah. So, Captain in the building, she said, so yeah, we talking about old drinks and what you mix stuff with. Okay. Yeah, let me get that. So what else what was that? So yeah, first thing I got from the liquor store, you asked me, Bashir, was actually 211, some beer, some malt liquor. Still reserve, yeah.
Mine was Christian Brothers and Mad Dog 2020.
It's doing Mad Dog 2020.
MD 2020, yeah. That was another one was on.
The 99 apples and all of those 99, that whole thing.
Yeah. The green one, the green apple one or something like that. I remember, yeah, we was on that. We did Alizé for a little bit. What's that? Hennessy what? Oh, you got the NBA thing. Yeah, I seen that in the liquor store. What up, Brittany Taylor?
Y'all tell me what to drink today. I got everything.
Yeah, Catherine said 4 Locos.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Four Locos was a little bit older though. Oh well, Catherine is kind of younger.
Yeah. So 4 Locos, didn't they ban them? They took them off the market for a minute or something.
Yeah,
because they were like they had too much or something in them. That's crazy.
Yo, 4 Locos was like the hot Cheetos of beer.
Yo, facts. Yeah, 4 Locos, and then you had yeah, that was crazy, man. Christian Taylor, man.
What's y'all's go-to drink out there?
Yeah, Chris Alonso said MD 2020. So Hypnotic. Okay, Al said MD 2020. Thunderbird. I think I had Thunderbird one time and was like never again.
I never even heard of Thunderbird.
Yeah, Thunderbird was terrible. It was like drinking gasoline, bro. Like it was absolutely terrible. I think I had Thunderbird one time. I said, "They don't ever give me this shit again." So he said MD 2020 Thunderbird and Kool-Aid, gin and juice. Yeah, I used to be on Tanqueray real tough for a minute. I was on Tanqueray. Yeah, Snoop. It was Snoop.
Yeah.
It was Snoop. I was like, yo. I remember like always, and that was, that song Gin and Juice came out way back in the early 90s. Of course, I was a kid then. So
Gin and Juice is terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's a terrible drink. Seagram's, like,
no, that's a
terrible drink, bro.
Yo, y'all ever had?
What was I thinking?
It's like y'all drinking rubbing alcohol.
Say it again, Rashawn.
Y'all ever had Everclear?
Yeah, Everclear was the thing too. I was trying to think. Oh, this guy,
yeah, Everclear was another one.
Bashir, what's your go-to drink?
Yeah, we're in the club.
You know my go-to drink, man. I'm still on that Henny and Coke. I got a couple of them. Henny and Coke.
You used to be on Tennessee honey and cream soda.
Yep, I was about to say that. Or Crown Apple, Sprite, or Crown Vanilla with the
Cherry Coke
with that honey. So one of them. But I don't really drink. My palate ain't that crazy. But that Villain or Villia or something like that, was pretty good with Sprite. That was good. Right.
Okay.
Yep. That Grand Marnier was pretty decent.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front.
I'm telling you, Grand Marnier. That's what I'll be on. That's not my drink of choice right now. But I definitely rock with Grand Marnier. What I kind of got off of myself was I got off of the Hennessy because I felt like Hennessy wasn't that good. So I switched over to Remy. Like Remy was like to me way better than Hennessy.
I don't have a bottle of that in here.
Yeah, Remy.
I like Douce. Douce is busting, but Douce give me a headache.
Yeah, Deuce is pretty. Deuce is decent. It's definitely decent.
It's too expensive for the head they could give you.
Yeah, Captain Levitt said, yeah. So Al Hawkins, yes, sir. Chris Alonso said vodka and rum. That's what she go with. Vodka and rum are her drinks. Yeah. Al Hawkins say he in the club he owned the Long Island and Hurricanes. Yeah, man. You know what? That used to be my go-to drink in the club was Long Island.
Motherfuckers.
Nah, well, I guess is that like another name for it?
Yeah,
Adios, motherfuckers.
I've heard so many names. They call them adios, motherfuckers, blue something, but we call them blue motherfuckers.
I was gonna make that right now, but I ain't trying to be that lit on the show.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, yeah, that like when I started looking at how much liquor they put in Long Island iced teas, I was like, yeah, bro, like that's too much damn ingredients. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. You know what, like the grown drink that I like. What's our grown drink? Like, if y'all have somebody in the crib,
go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first. My
little brother put me onto it. It's an old fashioned.
Yeah, that's mine too. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro, old fashioned. Like if I'm just like, and usually like I'll just, and as the older I'm getting, I'm usually always on like some grown man. So I try to be on my grown man type stuff. But it's always old fashioned, bro. I'm going out to eat. Like, hey, give me an old fashioned. You know, especially if they do the whole smoke effect and all that too. That'd be dope, man. Yeah, definitely old fashioned. Always give me right every time.
Y'all don't drink any scotch?
I tried scotch before.
I'm not that old, at least.
Yeah, I tried scotch before, and it was like, nah, like scotch is too strong. It's way too strong.
Is it like gin?
That and bourbon, but usually a lot of times people with old fashions make old fashions with bourbon. So because you can do it with either bourbon or whiskey. Some people do both, but it's so many different ways to make old fashioned. But
that's good.
For some reason, I like old fashions either way. So,
do y'all drink this?
Serrano? I tried it once. It was too sweet. It was like syrup almost.
Yeah, it's an Irish liqueur.
Yeah. Yeah. Al said, "What's the old fashioned, Bashir?"
All right, so the way I make my old fashioned, I learned from my brother, but it's like you smash up oranges, like you orange wedge. You put like a cherry in it, one of those, whatever them cherries, not the real ones, the ones that come in the bottle. You put this like liquid smoke. I forgot what that's called. What is that called, Charles? I got it in my fridge.
But like you talk about the smoke flavoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, people use that like in food and stuff too. But it's that you said it right, it's liquid smoke.
Like
that sounds like a drink right now.
Yeah.
No, you can't. You put whatever whiskey, and then some people put like club soda, and some people put like Sprite or ginger ale.
Yeah.
But
so you telling me use this?
But it's busting. The taste of the cherry with the orange.
Yeah.
Use this?
Yeah, I mean.
What is it? Liquid smoke. That's it. He's what Bashir's talking about. He's talking about it's a smaller bottle, but you can use that too, Rashawn. You can use that.
I have a smaller too.
You can use that one?
Yeah, you can. You can use that.
Use this?
Yeah, use that in the old fashioned. Like look it up. Yeah. Yeah, and the orange peel. Orange peel. He's talking about the one that's smaller bottle. Yeah, that one.
I use.
It's the same thing though.
It's called Atomic Bitters.
Yeah, but he can use that same liquid smoke he got. He can use that because all you want is that flavoring.
Okay.
Yeah, so
the cherries too?
This busting.
The cherry, yeah, you use one of the cherries.
And what kind of whiskey do I use?
Whatever whiskey you want to use.
Yep.
So don't use Canadian whiskey like Crown?
Oh my God, the man literally told you whatever whiskey you want to use. He's like, oh, well, let me go through my whiskey collection. Let's see what we have. No, fuck with you.
So hold on. So I got some comments real quick, man. They chiming in on this. Catherine said Casamigos, Jose Cuervo, Hennessy, and the ones Bashir named is what I like. Yeah, for sure.
See, I gotta try Casamigos at the crib, like, you know what I mean? Because I don't do good with tequila. but I got to get my
Man,
body
Casamigos,
for it.
man, Casamigos is lit, man. Great, changed my life. Like I was at, matter of fact, I was at ESO when I first had it, and somebody had bought me a drink and gave me a shot of Casamigo. I'm talking about smooth. Probably it has to be the smoothest tequila I've ever had. Like really the smoothest one. So it was like
What
it
drink,
was
what drink have you had that's smoother than it in other niches or whatever?
Something that's smoother than that. Probably Remy. Probably Remy. It's probably to me. It's on the same level as Remy to me. Remy is way smoother than me than Hennessy. It's like
Villain is way smoother than Hennessy.
I haven't had Villain before. Yeah, you told me about Villain, and I haven't tasted it yet.
Villain. Me and Kat drank Villain at one of the photo shoots, and that drink was we drank the whole bottle, I think.
Yeah, Rashawn put me on the Villain. I haven't had it yet though. I haven't tasted it. So
I'm gonna make a Hennessy on the beach, but I'm gonna make it with Villain.
Yeah. So Sparkle said, oh, what up? I ain't seen Nino. What up, Nino? Nino jumped on. Sparkle said she used to be on the Incredible Hulk, used to be her drink of choice early 2000. Yeah, exactly. That's Incredible Hulk was a Hypnotic. We were talking about Hypnotic earlier. So yeah, definitely was Incredible Hulk was one of the things that people used to be on in the club. My girly drinks are Cosmos, martinis, and wine. That's what Catherine said. Yep, for sure.
So Al, you want to follow Sparkle's joint, but pick one of those little what are they called? Let's start with an M. The cherries.
Shoot.
They come in a glass jar.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what they're called.
I can't think of the word.
Yeah.
But you want to
Rashawn had some
cherries in the orange way. So you do want to crush the orange inside of it with it, and the flavors buffing.
Yeah. So Nino, she said my go-to is the old-fashioned sidecar and the French 75. Yeah, I think I had a French 75 one time. I don't know what's all in it. Yeah, I think I had it once.
She had that at the event. She put me on that because I got older one of them. They're pretty good.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, Sparky even said she said, yeah, Nino Brown, you put me on French 75. So yeah, Nino be putting everybody on French 75. I think I tasted it or something. I don't know. Probably then. I don't remember.
What is French 75?
I don't know. I don't know what's all in it. Like that's something Nino be on. Nino, what is French 75? What's all in it? So Luxardo cherries is what they're called, Bashir. That's what Nino said. Okay. Oh, Sparkle, you being fancy, talking about some pure white Hennessy. You know, we gotta.
Yo, I got 2 bottles of those waiting on me when I land in tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just got those from overseas. Homeboy went on a cruise.
Yeah. Anybody tried that Louis 15? No, I haven't tried Louis 15 yet. I haven't tried Louis 15. I know that's like a high-end liquor, isn't it? In the Louis 15 high-end. Ricky, yes, man. Sometimes when you go through the things.
Lemon, fresh squeeze, simple syrup.
Oh, you look like you was turned off at the gym.
Yeah, I'm fuck with that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When it was called French, when I heard French 75, honestly, I thought it was gonna be like a liqueur or a creamy type of.
Yeah. What's the name? So Ricky said we some drunk. So I'm gonna tell you because of the things we deal with in our everyday lives. You know, being an adult and the responsibilities we have to deal with, especially being African Americans, is very difficult for us to cope. So a lot of times we resort to drinking and having a good time. Yeah, that's why we're some drunks. Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's
what's some other good mixed drinks that y'all rocking with? Y'all done put me on game.
Shoot, nowadays, bro, like I stay in my lane. You know what I mean? Like I said, I like messing with tequila because tequila for some reason, I don't have a bad after feeling after I drink tequila. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? How afterwards, the next day, you probably feel just very like, golly, I drank too damn much. I normally don't feel like that after I drink tequila. Depending on the tequila I drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I guess I gotta get my body right for tequila, man.
Yeah. But get you some good tequila though, man. Don't mess with that Patron. You know, don't mess with nothing
Patron
like
ain't good
that.
tequila no more.
Nah, man, it never was. It never was. Or any of them other cheap tequilas that people be trying to give you, man, that stuff be trash. Like, I mess with 1800, Don Julio, Casamigos is good, but
I
those
think I
probably the
drank
main
Don
tequilas I
Julio.
mess.
I think I drank Don Julio and I drank Patron.
Yeah. I don't even mess with Cuervo. I don't mess with. I saw somebody say to mess with Jose Cuervo. I don't mess with Cuervo either. Cuervo is kind of cheap to me. Ricky Turner saying Incredible Hook. Yeah, for real, for real.
Somebody was gonna say it. Tell me your age, Ricky. Ricky.
Yeah. Ladies, since you on here, since we're talking about drinking, got a quick question to ask you, ladies. Is it okay for your man, or not? Let's say he's not your man. Let's say his first date or whatever. You on a date, and the man orders your drink for you. Is that okay, or you have something against that? Yeah. How do you ladies feel about your man ordering your drink for you? Is that against the rules, or?
Fellas, how do you feel about the ladies ordering y'all drinks?
Okay.
A lady ordered my drink and she get it right. That's it.
Yeah, me personally, I think it's how you do it. As long as you're not demanding that I take your drink, and it's more like, yo, I want you to try this out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want you to try
That's
this
what I
out.
was gonna say. Like if it's that on that type of time, like, hey, you know what? I got this drink that I normally drink. I like it. Do you drink this type of drink? And then you just go from there. And she, you try to get it done. Hey, Ricky Turner Savage. So Al said New Orleans alcohol different from everywhere else on the planet. You can get tore up and have no hangover the next day. Yeah. You know what? It's funny Al said that, man. I was in Vegas and they have was it Margaritaville or something like that? I forgot what it is. A place where you can walk up and get the margaritas in the big, long, things that they give you. But they got them in Vegas. I've seen them in New Orleans, but I never had one in Vegas. I did have one in New Orleans, but I feel like it was different though. What is that?
That's a Hennessy on the beach. You see how the water and the sand? I'm turning. See how it hasn't been mixed?
What did you make the sand with?
That's the Hennessy.
Is that fruit? What's at the top?
That's a put a cherry in there.
Yeah. Ricky say she gonna drink what I order, or she drinking water. Damn. Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, for real.
So Nino say if he leaves with, hey, I want you to try this, I'm cool with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go. Oh, Michelle Lopez, where you been? I ain't seen Michelle in a minute.
That's true. Running up them checks. Tax season over.
Okay.
She have to play now.
So Michelle say, I would love that. I love a man that takes charge. That's what's up, man. I mean, are there limitations to that though? Like, what are your limitations on a man taking charge? She said, my 360 booming and taxes. Yeah, facts. For real. More power to you, man. We glad you winning out here, man. We want to see everybody winning.
This shit's strong.
Yeah. Also, I want her to get what she like, so she have a great night, so I can have a great night.
Hey.
Yeah, buddy.
Fair exchange ain't no
what I
robbery.
get, or she drinking water.
Oh wow. Michelle say, yeah, she said she do the trail ride events every weekend. Busy, yeah. For real, man. Get that guap, man. Get that money.
Hey, what's the trail ride event?
Man. Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
Do y'all know what a trail ride event is?
Yeah, they do the trail. Oh yeah, you're not from here. I keep forgetting you from up north. They don't do trail rides up there. So because of because we what I'm that's another thing is well, let me stay on one topic first. So the trail rides, man, is something that they do to celebrate like rodeo culture or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the culture of rodeos. And since rodeo season was in like March, like beginning of March, they've been kind of doing these trail rides, man. And you know what, believe it or not, I born and raised in Texas, I've never did that, but everybody be talking about, man, how lit trail rides be, so but a lot of times people get behind each other in cars and do it, or they sit on the actual things. Hold on, I need to plug on my computer, cuz. Hold on, cuz. Keep on talking, cuz. My computer about to die.
So you get on, like, it's like I thought it was like a wagon that you was getting on. So you just doing it, it's just a bunch of people in a car following each other?
No, not just that, but they do have like horses and wagons and stuff out there like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but they supposed to be, they say it's lit.
It sounds like a poor man's parade.
Something like that.
Yeah, right. That's tough. Well, I guess you can't be poor if you got a horse.
Yeah.
Yo, they say Chris Rock's brother Kenny Rock want to fight Will Smith in a boxing match.
Oh man, that's just publicity, man.
It's all African Americans?
Yeah, they be doing they got all black ones, man, where they do all black trail rides.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, black cowboys, man. Yeah, for real. So, and that was a question I was going to ask, man. So everybody out, most people who grew up in Texas or live in Texas for a long time, is Texas to you all considered the South, or is it considered the West?
I think it's the Southwest, if you ask me, but I know.
Dirty South.
Because
y'all got cowboys. Y'all the cowboy state, really.
Right.
California ain't really the cowboy state.
Yeah, so, but they really are, though, because you got to think about, too, like, what was California known for back in the day? They were known for their gold mines.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's what it was. So, that was a different, that was kind of like a cowboy thing, like, the people did. So that's why I said, like, that's why I was asking, so we considered the South or the West, because a long time ago, we were considered, like, they would say that the West starts in Texas. Like, that's where the West begins. And then you go all the way out. Because, see, if you go directly above us, Kansas and all the stuff like that, that's considered the Midwest. Meaning the middle of the United States.
Pimp C would be rolling in his grave if he heard y'all say this.
Who did? Who?
Pimp C would be rolling in his grave if he heard y'all say this.
Man, right? He would be. But
he said Atlanta ain't the South, so.
Which is crazy. Like, how is Atlanta not the South? They're more southern than we are.
I'm so confused. Y'all all country, if you ask me. But I will look at y'all as southern.
So here's the crazy part about it. You know where they say the South starts at?
Maryland or D.C.
Yeah, D.C. They say the South starts. They consider D.C. the South, which is crazy. I'm like,
Dixie line.
Yeah.
Well,
yep.
Which is super crazy because that's right by New York City.
For facts. That's what I'm saying. You can drive. It's like, it's barely 2 hours to drive from DC to New York City.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's real crazy. So Michelle Lopez say, she's talking about trail rides. Hey, Brittany Brown, what up? She's talking about what up, y'all. Brittany, man, we seeing all the old faithfuls jumping over here, man. What's happening, y'all?
Yeah. What up, Ilse?
Yeah. Ricky Turner said, if you drink what a chick drinks, you're going to be messed up. They drinking clown paint while walking on sticks. What the heck? They have a higher tolerance than us.
Boy, please.
Ricky is funny. As one,
let's see what Al got to say about that.
Controlling versus being encouraged to try new things and being protective. Yeah, facts, man. That's a good point, Nino. That's a very good point. I think we all up in arms right now, man. We always on the defense about something. Like, you know what I mean? So I think that's a good point. She says, women, we have to discern controlling versus being encouraged to try new things and being protective. Yeah, man. For sure. Yeah, Michelle said Black Cowboys crunk as fuck. Nino said a cowboy orgy camp. a cowboy orgy camp out. Laugh out loud joke. All African Americans. I love trail rides. Some trail rides have wagons. Yeah. Bobby, you're so easy coast. She must say East Coast. A wagon, bro. That's funny.
My bad.
Yeah, not really. But the truth of the matter is, Bashir not really East Coast. He's the North, like Drake and them.
I mean,
you more so Canada than anything.
You got a point.
I mean, no, we still the East Coast. It's just I'm closer to Toronto than I am New York City. Like,
right.
What?
Yeah, because East Coast
DC is closer to New York City than I am. So it's like, by those logics, I'm really from the South. Nah. I mean, sure, Canada dope though. Toronto is a beautiful spot, man. I don't know if it still is, but when I was back home, it was the most culturally diverse city in the world, I think. So everybody, like, you'll see a mix with a Jamaican chick with an Asian chick, which ain't really, I guess, ain't a big deal no more if you know the status of Jamaica. But it was just a lot of culture.
There's a lot of diversity.
People was like deep rooted in their culture.
I want to go to Toronto.
That's dope. Say it again, Rashawn.
Have you ever been to Carabana?
No, nigga.
Carabana, where's that at?
Carabana, whoo, in Toronto.
Oh man, I've never been to Canada before.
I just thought I've never been to Toronto.
Carabana, crazy.
Yeah, that's what's up. She said the South. Brittany said the South. She considers Texas the South. Yeah, I mean we do. I mean us growing, like, if you grew up here, and especially if you're from the inner city, like, you know what I'm saying. Brittany, you grew up in Fort Worth, right? Just let me know. Say yeah, nay. So yeah, if you grew up like in the inner city of Fort Worth, then you're gonna probably say you're from the South. That's just what it, and that's just because of the culture that comes with the South. But and I think that's because of how like rap was back in the day, and how it was cool to be from the South for a moment, but at one point it wasn't cool to be from the South. Everybody always looked at people from the South and said, "Oh, they slow, they ride horses down there, they got hay," all the stuff like that. Like that was all the false narratives that they had. I remember watching TV shows, and they would always give characters from Texas like this long drawl. Like, you know what I mean? Like they'll say stuff like, well, hello, partner, hey, varmint. And that's how they would talk. And I'm like,
everybody sounded like Sandy Cheeks.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I always got offended by that. I was like, nigga, I'm from Texas. I don't talk like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know I have a country, I guess, dialect, to a certain degree, but I know for sure that I don't sound like what they were trying to depict. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was that stuff was always, I was always offended by that. I was all like, yeah, everybody from Texas don't talk like that. So that's kind of it is. That's kind of what it was. It's thousands of cowboys on horses and wagons and four-wheelers. Yeah, for sure. That's what a trail ride is. He said if you like to smell horse shit, they ride cowboys through the hood in Houston, for sure. Yeah. Texas is considered the West once you're past Midland. Okay. She said past Midland. So I've always heard like they would always say Fort Worth is where the West begins. Like I it's even a sign at Fort Worth somewhere that says "Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, where the West begins." So it's literally a sign somewhere in Texas that says that.
Texas motherfucker, that's where I stay.
Let me see. We consider the South people on the East Coast. Yeah, consider us the West. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's right, Ricky. Ricky, you in where's Ricky living? He living in Michigan, right? Where you at, Ricky?
He from the South.
Yeah, he said. Al said it's the South. It don't get no southern than
What's
Texas.
good,
Everyone got a holiday from Texas. Yeah. Past Midland, Texas, where all the deserts and canyons are. El Paso is the only place in Texas that has a completely different time zone than the rest of Texas. El Paso is on Mountain Time. Yeah, they are. They are on Mountain Time.
True.
That's the only city that's in Texas that's on Mountain Time.
Yeah,
yeah. City.
The only city.
Only city.
Yeah, I mean, people don't realize how big Texas is, bro. Texas is a huge state, and yeah, so Texas has two different time zones out that way, and that's where you get out to El Paso. You're on Mountain Time.
That's why I do them challenges.
The Mountain Time that's Chicago. That's Chicago in them, right?
No, Mountain Time is like Denver and Utah and all of that. They all on Mountain Time.
New Mexico.
Yeah.
But Denver Midwest, that's like Chicago, right?
No. The Midwest is a little bit further. So you gotta think about something like right above Texas, you got like Kansas City. Of course, there's Oklahoma, there's Kansas, and then there's like Illinois. Illinois kind of sits out to the, to the east a little bit of Texas. But that's all considered the Midwest though. Like all of that going up that way. Once you get to Kansas, that's considered the Midwest. All of that area, like them, Illinois, and who I think is another state that considered the Midwest too as well. I don't think they consider Wisconsin the Midwest. Or maybe they do. They might consider
Wisconsin like an hour away from each other.
Yeah, so I think Wisconsin is considered Midwest then.
That's a fact, Nina. She said they're closer to Chicago than El Paso. That's a fact.
Who is?
She is.
Who's closer to Chicago than El Paso?
Nina.
Where's she in Houston?
She in Houston.
Yeah. Nigga, El Paso is 10 hours.
Driving from here?
Yeah. And Houston's further in the other direction.
Houston's southeast. Houston is dang near on the daggone border of Texas.
Yeah. So it's closer to Chicago than El Paso.
I mean, she lived there.
I don't know about that. It might be the same. It might be the same distance. It's 10 hours to drive from.
It's 11 hours. It's 11 hours to drive to El Paso from Houston.
So the drive from Houston to Chicago is how long?
It's less than 11 hours.
You looking it up?
Oh yeah, she tripping. It's 16 hours. She tripping.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, what's she talking about?
It literally sounds true though, because El Paso on the other
side. He say it sounds true.
No, it sounded ridiculous.
I was like, huh? Nah, can't be. They just took a map out, not history. But sure, when you ready to go on the trail ride, let me know. Michelle said she got you on the trail ride.
Not bad. Shoot, I want to see what them joints is about.
Yeah, Cowboys came from black people. Yes, that's true. Hey, Al dropped some knowledge on it. He said the word Cowboys came from black people. Yup, for sure. White people were called ranchers, and the whites that worked were called cowhands. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. I saw a documentary talking about that. Like really and truly, it was like Cowboys was a derogatory term at one point. That's what people don't realize. It was like calling somebody a cowboy was like calling them a nigger back then. It was like a bad term, and then it became popular for whatever reason. I forgot. I got to go back and look at that document. It was interesting when I saw it.
But nowadays I'd rather be called a cowboy than a boy.
Well, cowboys became a popular term. You became like it was something different. It wasn't anything negative after a while, but calling somebody a cowboy at first was like it was derogatory. And Armenta, yes, they ride horses in Fort Worth too. Yes, they do. Yeah, Nino says she want to go to Carnival in Toronto. I bet you that's lit. Yeah, Texas is the South. Texas, DC is the East.
Carnival is lit, but shoot, look up Caribana. It's usually like I believe the last weekend of August or the first weekend. But man, you gonna see so many cultures, so many Cubans, Jamaicans.
Yo, y'all trying to go to Seattle
Asians,
this year?
man, this is crazy.
Yeah, she said, Captain said, I was an exchange student when traveling. My host sister and brother either thought I rode horses or lived on the beach. Those are false narratives overseas. Yeah.
You ever been to
That's
Seattle?
everywhere, though. Say it again.
You ever been to Seattle?
Yeah.
Seattle Lubbock?
No, CIAA.
Yeah,
CIAA.
he's saying it wrong. Oh, you saying CIAA and it was
Yeah.
in North Carolina, but now it's in Baltimore.
Yeah, it's in Baltimore. It already passed though.
Yeah, it already passed. It's like it's in February.
Draco
Yeah.
Wells, what's happening, man? Google said that Texas is the South. That's
CIAA
Anna Googled it.
Shit.
What's good? Hey, we
Speaking of
talking
CIAA,
about,
he definitely know about it.
yeah, Draco, we talking about what's considered the South, what's considered the West. You know, we're not the West. What's considered the South and the East and all that. We're really comparing, what people in other parts of the United States and how they feel about it. Matter of fact, since Draco, you are a part, you another part of the United States. Do you consider Texas the South, or we consider it the West, in your opinion?
It's really the South because the furthest you could go in the United States South is Texas, which is probably going to be what, Galveston?
Yeah, Galveston or Laredo.
Yeah,
Laredo, something like that. So you got from Houston to El Paso is 8 hours. Yeah. I've been extra 60 hours to Chicago, 10 hours to El Paso.
it's South Dakota.
Right, Nino was funny. She was like, I'm exaggerating. You must be on that good stuff. But hell, add 6 more hours to drive to El Paso and you're in Chicago, laugh out loud.
Yo, South Dakota considered South?
It's who?
Wow.
South Dakota.
Is South Dakota considered the South? Yeah, you tripping. Draco said y'all should go to Black Experience end of August in the fall. As we're sure about it. So we can wait a minute. Hold on, Draco. So we can go see the 15 black people that's in Niagara Falls.
Yo, we lit, man. We lit.
It's 15 of y'all up there. Draco was one of them.
Yeah, that boy Coach put Niagara Falls on.
Man.
Listen to him.
Yeah, Draco said, yeah, I've been to CIAA. Drake used to throw something down there in Vancouver that used to be off the chain. Okay. Nino said Brownsville. I thought he said Seattle, Washington. Is South Korea the South? Draco tripping. We deep in the fall. Okay. All right.
We deep. Yeah, let them know. Let them know.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Yo, they back with these again.
What does that say?
What's up?
It says, the kids sleep, pull up. What about them roaches?
Oh, God.
Stupid. Stupid. Man, hey, I had a little bit of a topic, man, I want to talk about. Man, I don't know if everybody has seen this. Yeah, for real. Hey, I think, you know what? I can tell you one state that has more than Texas. I'm gonna say Mississippi. Al said there are more Confederate and KKK people in Texas than anywhere, and their voice, the South will rise again. Man, I think it's Mississippi, bro. Mississippi, I think got more of that than anywhere. And Arkansas. Don't sleep on Arkansas, too.
I was definitely about to say Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas, too.
Where the bank
Arkansas
is
bad, bro. You said what now?
Where the bank is, don't see none of that.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Yeah, Draco said might be in Georgia too. Yeah, maybe Georgia as well. Like, that's what people get. People get the misconception of Georgia. Like, people think that Georgia's all black. Further you get outside of Atlanta, the more racist Georgia is. I promise.
Alabama, Louisiana,
man,
all
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Georgia's bad, bro. They racist hell out there. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That was my point. Like, in Atlanta, like, you got Atlanta, that's it. She said, oh, yeah. Brittany says Selma is still segregated. I don't know how true that is, but damn, that's crazy. In Alabama. We forget about Alabama, too. So I don't know. Yeah.
Roll Tide, nigga.
Nah.
No, for real. I had to drive through Azle today. And I had to drive through the country, like the country part of it.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like,
you
oh man, I hope nobody. What
you
you
kept
say?
both hands on the wheel?
A's on bad.
You know it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's to your standards. You from Mineral Wells.
Nah, nigga, I'm from Killeen, but Azel ain't that bad. It's not as worse as Graham.
I mean, okay, Nino. So Nino said, she said, hell, DFW more segregated than Houston to me. Just an observation. Absolutely. Absolutely, no doubt.
But I think it's
Like,
segregated with black people and Mexicans.
yeah, like, yeah, there's definitely
We're now the
a
majority though, especially with Mexicans.
yeah, but you like Houston is like Atlanta
Put my nose there.
in a lot of ways. Like when you talk about
Yeah.
when you talk about black excellence, I guess, right? You know, it's yeah, Houston is like another Atlanta. So there's there's not too many cities in the United States you can compare to Houston and Atlanta when
Houston
it comes to
got
black
holes. That's why they segregate. Niggas ain't trying to go on that side of town.
Yeah, she said every race party with because Houston is predominantly black. That's why they party with every race down there, just like Atlanta. I think Atlanta, everybody that go to Atlanta who's not black still gonna party with black folks. They're gonna party with everybody that's a different race.
Both of them got a lot of the alphabet boys.
Yeah, for sure. Houston really don't think. I don't think Houston got a lot of alphabet boys down there.
What are y'all calling alphabet boys?
Yeah, she said, dang. She said her grandmother went last month still black and white schools. I mean, you technically got black and white schools in Fort Worth. You got kids that go to, black schools, you got kids that go to white schools.
Nah. After you bust out laughing, that's when I realized. You know what I thought you were saying?
What?
I thought you were talking about AIDS.
No.
Atlanta. I was like, damn, they're calling people with AIDS the alphabet boy?
So he said, so Al said, so is Jasper and Viter in Texas. They have KKK rallies there. Yeah, for sure. They really are, but them not the only cities that have KKK rallies.
Stephenville got KKK rallies.
Yeah, they happen everywhere. But I'm talking about just outside of Texas.
New York City.
Like they have KKK rallies in Georgia. They got KKK rallies in Arkansas. Matter of fact, they did there was a news report that was done on a city in Arkansas. Arkansas has the most racist city in the country. In Arkansas. Arkansas, bro, has the most racist city in the country, where it was a documentary of it was a news report of a white guy standing outside holding a sign supporting like Black Lives Matter and like just a lot of different sayings and stuff that supports the black race. And he was outside of a Walmart.
Talking about Harrison.
Yes, Harrison, Arkansas. So people were driving by. I'm talking about threatening this dude, saying like call him out his name, everything. People was like, "Hey, you better not be out here at nighttime," like saying stuff like that to him. Like we finna kill your ass. You better get your ass up out of here. That's the way they was talking to this dude.
That's good old Boone. That's good old Boone County, Arkansas. Harrison. You
know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know if that's happening in Texas where people were outrightly doing stuff like that. And it was a whole bunch of people. When they did that news report, it was a lot of people. People was walking up to him, talking crazy. Like they was just like, the fuck you doing out here? Why are you doing? You said you're not even black. It was a couple, you're not even black. Why would you be sitting out here like this? It's a lot of crazy stuff, man. A lot of crazy stuff that be happening like in Arkansas and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. She said they gave them their own street called Montrose. The alphabet boys. Every race love to party with us, but that's it. Dang, Brittany said I feel like Houston got a lot of Mexicans. Really? Nah. I don't know what part of Houston you was in, but Houston, every time I'd have been to Houston, it'd be a whole bunch of us down there. A whole bunch of us. Yeah, of course, they're going to be Hispanic. There are going to be a lot of other races anywhere you go, but there'll be a lot of us. She said, no, it's a rule. So, dang. She said it's a rule in Selma that they got to go to separate schools. That's crazy, bro.
I mean,
No,
the
Nino
world that we
said.
live
Oh,
in,
Nino said Mexicans
it's
and
always
blacks
been
are neck and neck
segregation.
in Houston.
It's just a class type of thing. Instead of making it a race thing, they make it a class thing, or you got to live in a certain zip code, and they just keep you from that zip code. So
Yeah,
it's still segregation. They just got different ways of doing it.
yeah. Sparkle said South Carolina, Virginia is a Confederate state. Yeah. Are they still Confederate states right now? They can't
They
be.
once were, they forever will be.
They once were, but they can't be still Confederate states.
What, South Carolina?
Yeah, because South Carolina and Virginia, it can't be Confederate states still.
Why not?
Because that's why we're the United States now. That was a whole point of the Civil War, like to
united.
Yeah.
I mean,
here's they be like, "What the fuck are you doing out here, you nigger boy?"
Now so here's the thing. Like I think what she's getting at though, what Sparkle is getting at is that there's still people that live there that still represent the Confederate flag. That's what she's probably talking about. So there's people that still talk about that and they still want to acknowledge those states as Confederate states, but I mean they're not. They don't have Confederate laws that they go by.
Yeah. Y'all want to take a trip to
and you know what? Quiet as kept, which is crazy. Like I need to look up what she's saying about segregation because of what Brittany was saying, because what I heard was, or what I saw rather, was that segregation, when it ended, they said Mansfield, Texas was the very last city in the whole United States to end segregation. So, but she's telling me there's a city, Selma's still segregated, which is crazy. But yeah, but I don't think a lot of people knew that. They said in the documentary that I saw, said that Mansfield, Texas was the very last city in the whole state of Texas, in the whole United States that ended segregation. Mansfield, Texas. Yep.
That's one to end segregation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I can see it.
Yeah. Sundown towns. You can't buy property if you're black in Preston Hollow in Dallas, Texas. Google it. I know I was told this by a realtor. Wow. Damn. That's crazy.
No, what happened?
Al said you can't buy property if you're black in Preston Hollow in Dallas. He said, Google it. I know I was told this by a realtor. Wow.
So they don't want you to buy property nowhere down there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Manir said, don't need a hood to be in the KKK. Laugh out loud. Oh, Houston full of the Latinos. Dang. I didn't know that.
KKK is trying to break.
And boy, it makes sense. I mean, they're right by Mexico. They ain't too far from Mexico, so it makes sense. Yeah, she said they are. Sparkle said they are still Confederate. That's crazy. I have to look that up. South Carolina, Virginia.
I thought they was too.
You saying that they're Confederate states? So they still go by Confederate laws?
Well, I mean, to even go by it, it's treason. So, like by law, they're not going by it, but it's just states that rock with it hard.
Well,
you know what I mean?
the way the United States does things is that they let states govern themselves. So that's why a lot of laws and stuff are written and stuff and done by the governor. You know what I'm saying?
They're still Confederate states: Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, New Mexico, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, and West Virginia. All Confederate states.
Yeah, probably because of their government. That's crazy. So what was the point of the Civil War then? Just to end slavery?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
there's 11 southern states.
They need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said, Nino said, I don't like multiple state road trips because I refuse to stop in some states. Couldn't pay me to stop. Shaking my head. Yeah, facts, man. Real talk.
When I went to Florida, boy, I was driving through Mississippi.
Yeah, like
Mississippi.
Bro, Mississippi, like I that's one state I was gonna go to Jackson because I wanted to go see, Deion coach and all that stuff like that. And Jackson is a black town, so I think you're good in Jackson, but any other state, any other city in Mississippi, I wouldn't really try to mess with it. Al said, what I don't get, how you lose a war and still call shots. Yeah, facts. That's why I don't understand. Like, that's why I'm like, what was the point of the Civil War then? If we still got Confederate states.
Because the only ones that really only ones that lost is really us.
Yeah, facts, right. It was just black folks, wasn't it?
Just
Dominicans, Colombians, Puerto Ricans, and Cubans. I guess they're all in Houston. Yeah. Preach all your facts. Yeah, for real, bro. Yep, all of them kind of Latinos on the southwest side of Houston. Yeah, that makes sense. Like I said, y'all right by Mexico, man. Texas was the last state to come out of slavery. Yeah, definitely was the last state to come out of slavery. Yeah, facts. It says there's a place in Houston where blacks can buy property. If those rules are in the original deed restrictions, they still apply today. Damn. That's crazy, Nino. But man, Nino and Al just hit me on this. I don't know in Preston Hollow, if you were black, you can't buy property. That's crazy.
I've never even heard of Preston Hollow. Is it uppity?
I don't know. I don't even know where. I've never been through Preston Hollow, and that's probably why. I don't know. I don't really know exactly where it is. Is it by Highland Park? Where is it at? Is it north, like North Dallas? Where's Preston Hollow at? Brittany said, now this I didn't know. I was never it was
North
never
Park.
against slavery. It was to shift power. Yeah.
North.
It was the shift power. Yeah.
North Park?
North Park. Mm-hmm.
By North Park. Okay. It's out that way. Okay. So yeah, Al said it was a shift power. Okay. So it was a shift power. It was to take the power out of the state's hands and put into the mainstream government, I guess. Brittany Taylor, yep. That's why I believe that Al Hawkins is saying it's true. Those outdated racist deed restrictions still apply today. Yeah. She said, yeah. So yeah. Nino's co-signing what Al says because you still got some deed restrictions. Man, that's crazy. See, that's the type of stuff that we aren't aware of, man, and that's why it's important for us to be educated on this stuff, because it helps us build. We don't know if we. A lot of times, us as black people, we don't know what battle to fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? We get mad about other stuff, about the stuff that we shouldn't be getting mad about. And we put ourselves in these predicaments where we don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know these things, and now we're faced with stuff like this. Like, you know what I mean? There are certain areas we can't even live in. You know what I'm saying? And we up here fighting about dumb stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a holiday. Like what now?
Like fake booties.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that stuff is good, you know. Good banter, you know, you can talk and go back and forth about whatever you want to go back and forth about. But yeah, we gotta do a better job being educated, man. Being educated about what's going on in our immediate radius. You know what I mean? Yeah, we really do, because it's there. It's definitely there, and I hate to say it, man. And that's a lot of the reasons why, you know what I'm saying, we can't obtain the things that we can't obtain. But that's why the biggest thing was, and like we have to go back and look at it and be real about this. The reason why segregation happened was because it was to separate black people, because we were going to be more powerful. We're going to be more, you know, self-sufficient together. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we had band together and we had, you know, had the strong family values and the support systems that we were trying to establish, we were going to be a very strong people and a very strong unit. And now we don't have that. We don't have that. You know, segregation kept us from that. That's why I was like, yo, slavery, they knew that they ended slavery because they wanted to end slavery. Like, and they knew that slavery wasn't going to be, you know, moving forward. That was not going to be the popular way to, you know, keep black people where they want to keep them. So at the end of the day, they was like, hey, let's put them in
sharecropping,
general population, and then now we can separate them from everybody else. And now we're fighting a battle that shouldn't even matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're segregated, that's cool. We could be segregated, but let's band together and create our own. If we did so, and so at the end of that, they stopped segregation. Hey, let's stop segregation because they're getting too strong by themselves. give them manager positions that are in corporate jobs, give them, let them be teachers, let them do this, let them do that, let them do the things that they thought they couldn't do at first. And now, we can always, control the narrative because they're going to be under our boot. Like, what I'm saying? We always have them there because they're working for us now. They're doing the things that, they're looking like they're getting ahead when we're not. We're keeping ourselves behind.
Preston Hollow still deals with segregation shit over there.
Who does?
Preston Hollow.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine. What up, Cliff? Man, I saw Cliff just jump on here, man. Fake booties, and definitely, he said fake booties are definitely a debate.
Y'all say y'all on here being
my man Dion Park.
Yeah. So Nino saying those type of racist D restrictions apply mostly to those nice older established neighborhoods and cities. A new property development can never do that unless the land is built on has those kinds of restrictions. Yeah,
that's crazy how that still applies.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's real crazy. From what I heard, there were cities that were predominantly black, and they got rid of those cities.
Yeah, like Oklahoma, South Oklahoma.
Yeah. Y'all, Dion said y'all on here being civilized. Where the ignorance at?
Wow.
Yeah. So Al gave the explanation. He said he wanted to take power out of the South hands. Lincoln had slaves that he just paid them wages versus the South. They worked for free. Cotton was more valuable than gold, and the whole world needed it at the time. The South was becoming too powerful by wealth. Yeah, facts, man. Okay. Yeah, man. South versus North, man. Civil War, man. It's crazy, good. Yeah, man.
Just imagine if this country was split into two.
So, yep, the most famous one is under Lake Lanier in Oscarville, Georgia, is what Nino said. Lake Lanier.
What's he talking about?
I think he's talking about the most popular city that is still in a situation where they don't let black people live there.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The bad thing about it, a lot of these places places that's like ran down. Like, don't nobody want to live here.
Don't you come in my trailer park, Negro.
Yeah, Brittany Brown said, yeah, I heard that. That's why people be dying. Damn. They are now lakes. Everywhere there was a great black city is now a lake. Damn.
That's a fact. That's a definite fact. Man-made lakes in so many communities that they didn't tore down and put lakes over it. That's real.
Damn.
That's crazy. That's real. Not a lot of people know about that.
Yeah. Or what was once Oscarville, Georgia, it's a city whites flooded back in the day that was all black. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. So,
oh, you hit me, ladies and gentlemen.
You said what now?
No, you hit me, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man. This is a good topic of conversation, man. I hope we all were enlightened by this conversation that we had today. But I have something I want to talk about, man. I don't know what you guys' thoughts are on it. It's somebody hit my inbox. Yeah, Brittany Brown. Yeah, the more you know, right? Facts. So we're going to talk about some more educated stuff, some more education I want to talk about. This one's going to probably be centered around mental health. That's always we can always talk about that. We just talked about Will Smith and he had his. I think he had a mental breakdown is what happened. But let's get into some other stuff. So it's a lady who discovered or was upset about her ex-husband moving on. And she was upset. So the reason why she was upset and she moved on was because her and her husband was married, and the new lady he was with posted a picture.
Oh shit!
Posted a picture, and it was like them hugged up together, her ex-husband and her. So she's talking about, hey, congratulations, you got the prize. You got this man. He's tall, he's handsome, he's a God-fearing man, he's a pastor. he's a great father, this and that. However, he moved on to you less than a year after their daughter had passed away.
Our kid died.
Yeah. So that was the whole deal. And I don't know if you saw the video about that. I'm like, number one, she put herself on blast. Number two, she made herself look foolish. And then number three, I believe she had a mental breakdown and posted that video. And now it's out there for the world to see. That's one of the problems and one of the downfalls of social media, man. That's crazy. So you saw that, Bashir, obviously. What were your feelings and thoughts about that when you saw that?
I mean, not even to sound like stereotypical, but it seemed like just female shit. But I didn't even go that far into saying anything about mental health. I just took it as she being emotional. She hurt on many levels, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And shoot, I don't know. I don't know the pain of losing, and I hope I never have to know that pain. I don't know the pain of losing a child and then breaking up with somebody afterwards, after that, and then them seeing or finding happiness. So I just took it as she was hurt, to be honest with you.
What you got for me, Rashawn?
I didn't look it up, or I don't know anything about it, but the same thing you said, you know, sometimes it's more about your emotions than actually anything. One thing I don't understand about relationships is that it always turns into, oh well, he must have been talking to her while we was together because there's no way he can move on that fast. Like, how can you put a time limit on somebody moving on? Like, you can't. Every situation is different. Like I said, a woman, as soon as she get fed up with the man, she tell the man she want to leave. It's no being unhappy for a while for a woman. Now for a nigga, he'll be unhappy with you for a minute before he leaves. So that's why it's more prone for him to move on faster, because he was already unhappy with you for a minute. You don't understand it because you want it to be like, well, if you're unhappy, you should say something to me. Well, I've been telling you. I can only tell you in so many ways. But you thought it was getting better, and it wasn't getting better. You thought just because I was dicking you down, everything was good. But that's not the case.
Man, you know what's crazy about that, man, is it was like looking at that video when I saw it, it wasn't even funny, bro. Like, it wasn't even funny. Like, you know how sometimes people post stuff on social media.
She was cracking up while she was talking, like.
Yeah, she was. But it was like I could literally be like, yo, she's really hurting, like you were saying. Like, she's definitely hurting. And it was bad, man. To me, it was bad. I was like, yo, that's crazy, man.
You don't know about Brittany?
Yeah,
I don't know about that one.
And when I say cracking up, I don't mean like laughing. She was like, her voice was cracking, like she was cry in the middle of.
Right, my fault. Yeah, I thought you meant like you were saying like she was laughing. But yeah, no, they definitely were. Yeah, it was definitely sad, man. But yeah, but that's stuff like that. I hope she get the help that she's looking for, man. It was crazy. Like the story that happened wasn't like you said, Rashawn. You can't put a time limit on, you know, somebody moving on. I agree with that. You definitely can't put a time limit on that.
That's why most when you think. That's why most child support. That's why most.
You know?
So yeah, I mean,
I know you
share your thoughts on it, Bashir. Like, what does that look like for you? You say you can't, so you don't feel like
when there should be a time limit. Well, when we speak about things that we can't do, then that it's kind of like when we have a discussion and we say, well, it depends. It depends on, you know what I mean, how it happened. Like, everything depends. So
yeah,
like, but if you say you can't do a lot of things that we do. Like, so I think it's fair to say that.
But the word is shouldn't.
Think about that.
Shouldn't. You shouldn't put a time.
But what I'm saying is, like, all right, what is the time frame of a breakup where those thoughts don't seem logical, or it's not a logical thought, or should it even be a thought? Period. Should you just be like, hey, we ain't together no more? Who they with? That's who they with. Like, you know what I mean,
I agree with you right here. That's true. In this situation, the sensitive ladies, it's how you move on, not when you move on.
All right.
Yeah, and I think that's what the deal is. Brittany says she was emotionally damaged like a cover, but I definitely agree with what Nino says right here. It's the how behind it and not when. You know what I mean? You got to be respectful about it. Now, the thing is, now to the guy's credit, as far as we know from the story that we saw, he wasn't the one that posted this picture. Now, where he was in violation about, which I didn't tell you guys this part of the story, but sure, you probably already know this. Her story says that he was spending the family's savings money on taking her on trips and so on and so forth. So that's the how part that you're looking at. You're saying, yo, that's some bull crap. Like, I know you're not taking the money that we saved up for the family to go and take this new woman on trips.
This nigga,
He's like, well, you about to take me on child support. You about to put me on child support. I'm the only one working, so this our money. It's my money. You don't have no job.
That's
like,
cold though, man. I don't know.
I called it our money because I was trying to make you feel included, but it was really my money, and I the one paid the life insurance.
And you about to extort me now. I'm just messing with you. I don't know what they
sure.
Yeah, we don't know if it would work. I mean, she may work as well.
For sure.
He
was like, the life insurance comes out of my check, so I pay the life insurance.
That's crazy, man.
That's some fucked up shit.
I mean, I think yeah. If he did that, he wilding. But I can't say he wilding because shoot, I don't know. Again, just as well as I don't want to judge her, I ain't gonna judge him.
Oh shit! She said like we lost a child.
The whole situation.
Nurse. She said we lost a child. Do you leave me for the nurse that worked at the hospital and the child died at? Damn.
Oh, I didn't know that was the same nurse. But sure,
she said, baby, that's a snapped episode in the making.
That's crazy.
Yo, the shorty that he left her for was pretty cold though.
Yeah, shorty said niggas called up there and said pull the plug so my life insurance money can come.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Nigga said, I would not raise a vegetable.
Damn, this dude's going hard. He doubling down.
That's
so
the type of shit she talking about.
What you think about it, Charles? I don't know if I heard. I don't know if we heard your perspective on it.
Man, it's for me. It's number one. It's sad. It's sad to see that for her to put her business out there like that. Number two, it's kind of difficult to really give a real opinion about because I don't know. It's just her side of the story, right? So yeah, for me, it's kind of hard. But if I'm just taking for everything at face value and giving everything she said, yo, I'm gonna say, dude, foul. Yeah, you can't put a time frame on when somebody moves on. But there is a how behind it. There is definitely a how. There is a respectable way of doing it. There is a way to make sure that the transition happens in a respectful way. Of course, that doesn't mean the person's not going to be hurt. The hurt still happens because the person actually loved and cared about you, obviously, because y'all had 3 children together. One of them unfortunately died. So there's definitely some, you're going to be hurt behind the situation, but it's definitely a how behind it as well. So I don't know what other way he could have done it that made it better. Maybe not spent the money that was the family's money, and told old girl not to post a picture or whatever. You know, hey, I'm in a difficult situation. Right? Obviously, the lady knew what his situation was, and he should have been able to have a conversation with her to say, hey, you know what? Let's not post these pictures right now. It's not the right time for that. So I think that's probably the big thing.
They've been divorced for 2 weeks, right?
Something like that, yeah. So obviously he was dealing with her before they got divorced. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that part. She said the dude addressed what she said.
Oh, he did?
That's what Nino said. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, Nino. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
She
Yeah,
said,
I wonder what he said.
I'm mourning a kid and you leaving me.
Yeah. So Al said it's both their fault.
That's not. You can't talk about it like that's not human. Like, yo, I'm mourning a kid. The last thing I want somebody to do is leave me. Our kid just left. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just that's what brings it about to be a mental issue.
He pulled a Steve Harvey.
That's a dark time that would lead to a lot of depression.
Yeah, Steve Harvey be tripping, man. So Al Hawk said it's both their fault. I have homeboys that date crazy women and then complain about them. They showed you who they were before y'all started talking. Yeah.
What'd you say? What did you just say?
I said,
me?
She got that good.
Oh, he's stupid.
I mean, but what's the other reason? What's the other reason, unless you're homeless, why you deal with somebody that's crazy?
Oh, wow. What's the other reason why you would be with somebody that's crazy other than being homeless?
Unless you're homeless. Yeah.
Yeah, what you said. She got that good.
See? She got that good.
She got good. She's supporting you maybe financially, I guess.
That's the homeless side.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah.
She got that I know crazy, but you can't do without.
Yeah. You said you want to be a rapper.
So
I'm gonna sponsor your next 5 mixtapes.
So Nino said that the dude, his side of the story was he basically said he tried to make the marriage work, but the woman was so overwhelmed by grieving the kid that she was unwilling to correct their marital issues. So here's the thing, bro. That could be the case. That could be the case because there are married couples out there where you have one spouse, or sometimes it's both spouses, who put the kids ahead of their marriage. Now that I have a problem with. Even now, it is the most unfortunate. It is the most sad. It's the most unbearable thing to really fathom, to lose a child, right? I can't express the words for that. Like, you know what I mean? I know that is a very tough and difficult situation. I don't have any children, but I know that that is very tough for something that you brought into the world, or you helped, not you personally brought them in, of course, God, is on the person who's able to do that. But God puts it on you, but God, says, hey, yeah, this, you're going to have this child.
On you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what happens. So you help bring this child into this world, and all of a sudden that child is taken, before you are.
Yo, that's crazy, Charles.
Go ahead.
You gonna be 50 with a 13-year-old if you have kids.
Wow, bro, you just cut him off for that?
I don't know why he should do it. He tripping. He tripping.
He ain't rocking with you today, brother.
Yeah, he was like,
no, niggas a unicorn, so it's like, damn.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just stating facts, man.
Yeah,
you 37 now, 38.
38. I got uncles who got 8-year-olds and they in their 60s.
You wasn't trying to be them uncles though.
Say it again?
I said you wasn't trying to be them uncles.
You at the wrong door, Sam.
You at the wrong door.
Yeah, he went there. Somebody was at his door.
Nigga, they was trying to break some glass. They was trying to break some glass. They wasn't trying to figure out who was at the house.
Yeah, they trying to make sure you went home.
Leave Charles alone. No, I'm not clowning Charles. In fact.
No, that was underhanded.
It was all good. I'll take it. Yeah, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. Like in Al, I'm talking about half of America. Yeah, that's a problem, bro. Like for me, that's an issue. Like you can't. as bad as tough as it is, like you can't put your child before your marriage, man. You can't.
Yeah.
Because it's a vicious cycle. Because the marriage is what's going to raise that child to be the best child it can be. That partnership.
You're exactly right.
Like,
That's it.
like when you building a business, you don't snake your partner. I mean, well, people do it all the time. So.
Well, people make what they do is they make their child their life. And that's the problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't make your child your life. Like everything in your life can't revolve around your child. It just can't. You know, it's unrealistic. Your job is to teach, to nurture, to groom that child, of course, to love on that child, and to make that child, of course, feel love and so on and so forth. I do believe in that. Like, you know, I love children. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to set that child up to be the best person they could possibly be. But your job is not to coddle and make that child everything.
That's the hardest thing for a woman, though. Showing that tough love, man. It's hard doing that because you got to know when to let them go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nino said, dude said he got tired of repeating himself and trying to work on things when she was unable to meet him halfway due to grief. Yeah. Deaf half America. Brittany, we're talking about Lee Charles. Not how you funny. Not gonna lie, I understand that dude side of the story too, but I still would have raised a little hell because wait for me to stop grieving to fix these these things, Negro. Yeah, for real.
Damn, take forever to stop.
Nino saying like I understand where dude was coming from, but nigga, you better wait for me to stop grieving, like, or help me get through some grieving.
It was a year. You went a year still grieving.
Yeah, but that's hard though, bro.
It's
that's
my
hard
kid too.
Go through losing a child.
Yeah, but he's grieving too.
I know. Me, I just lost one. Yeah, I just lost one too. I ain't trying to hear that.
Shit, how you get to this grieving was going to fuck them hoes. He was going to fuck them hoes. That's how you got up in the grieving.
Gotta fuck them hoes.
shit. He was the one not fucking
shit. Yeah, gotta have balance.
Yeah.
Sure.
Gotta have balance.
I can't do anything else. I just lost my child. He was like, yo, I gotta fuck these hoes.
This dude right here, man.
For real, hey, that's what he's doing. He was trying to make some ass.
That is crazy.
He said he was trying to let her grieve. He was trying to let her grieve while he was fucking them hoes. But it's solid. Then he just had to let it be known. And then he told the chick to go ahead and post a picture so she could leave me the fuck alone.
That's crazy. Brittany said, yeah, he was grieving in some more tail.
Yeah, he was grieving.
For real.
Yo, y'all dropped the black businesses, man.
Yeah, black businesses, man. Black businesses. Where they at? Drop them in the comments, man.
Hey, any of y'all got any nose hair clippers?
Any what?
Yeah. Like, are y'all at the age where y'all nose hairs is growing?
Yeah. It should always be poking out. I be having to use my little nose hair thing.
That should be.
That'd be annoying, man. Nose hair popping out, man. You be like, golly, that's stupid. Every time I look up, I got another gray hair.
Shit, nose hairs be so long.
You getting grazed like that, bro?
Yeah, I be getting grazed a lot, man. It seems like ever since I turned like 35, 36, like they be popping in like crazy.
That's crazy.
Like I was hoping I was gonna just have them like in my beard, but they like in my mustache now too.
Shit blonde, bro. I'm trying to dye all my shit black.
You say you're gonna dye all your hair
older
black.
Fellas.
I'm gonna try it because it's blonde. It's like blonde. It's almost gray.
Rashawn, that's gonna look weird as much if you dyed your hair black. Because what you gonna do? You gonna get the Beijing black, and it's gonna be too black.
No. I'm gonna get the dark brown. I'm gonna dye it the same color as my hair.
No, don't do that.
I am. I'm gonna just do it one time because eventually I'm finna cut all this off.
It look like a pedophile.
No, I'm just talking about this. I'm gonna shave this down and just keep the mustache.
Pedophile? Like serial killer face.
And what was that position again last week? What was that position?
What?
And nigga,
What happened? What happened?
That's the Geronimo. He was in the Geronimo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you got a female that want to dudes like to have their booties ate instead they get in the Geronimo position.
don't dye your hair. Let nature take its course.
Yeah, facts. That's what I am. That's what I'm on. Like I ain't dyeing my hair. It is what it is.
Yeah, I want to do it one time.
Hey, do y'all think? Now this is not. Oh my gosh, I'm not even trying to go down the rabbit hole of this.
Yeah, leave it.
But do y'all think, going off of what she said, like has a natural progression? Like, you know how when people that was in their 20s was ugly, and then they got to their 30s, they started looking good, or people that was in their 30s, early 30s, kind of messed up, and then they got older and they was bad. Do you think that a lot of people are altering their process with like getting all this stuff added onto their body and face and all of that?
I think
Like, have
some
you seen people
are.
that wasn't attractive, wasn't attractive before, that's like more attractive now?
I think some people are, but I think some people sometimes look better when they get older. They just
Yeah.
do.
Facts.
Yeah. I mean, now, if you see like a big drastic difference, then yeah, they probably are paying for some sort of procedure or something. But some people just as they age, they look better when they get older sometimes.
Why you want to drive no black business today?
Yeah, we ain't got no black businesses we want to support.
Well, it's about that time, y'all. We got 5 viewers up in this junk.
Yeah, they heard us. What they're doing now is, if you've noticed, is whenever we start talking about dropping black businesses, they start jumping off because they know that the show is about to end.
All right, y'all, then shoot. No black businesses. About that time.
All right, man. To the next time, fire emojis. Put your fire emojis up. 2 fingers. 4 fingers.
To the next episode.